Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. Okay, today we will discuss on our topic on how to reduce the effect on climate change. So first of all, I would like to introduce our group. My name is Nur Alia Binti Mahmud. My meeting number 188828.
I'm Iswaran, son of Jagatisaro. My metric number is 189281.
My name is Dejin Hong. My metric number 187390.
My name is Yong Gip Cheng, number metric 190742.
Okay, we will start our discussion. So what is climate change? Firstly, I will explain what is climate change. Climate change is the effect on global that cannot be controlled by human, but there is a way to that community can reduce it. So what do you think? Is there any ways to reduce the effect on climate change?
Okay. I will explain about my point. Okay. The first thing is how we can reduce the effect on climate change is by this reforestation. Okay. For example, many countries was building and development countries, and many buildings they will build. So then they will cut off many trees and do the reforestation. So then because of that, the level of carbon dioxide it will increase. So then they will cause of the temperature will get high. Okay, but when we replant trees or plants, we can reduce the level of carbon dioxide by increase the level of oxygen. So then another point of me is for example, in many of cities they will plant many trees and plant for example in our country, for example in Malacca. Okay, if you see that there's no many trees that will plant. So then the Malacca will one of the spot area or the city that the temperature get high on a high level. So then we plant more trees and we can reduce the temperature level and increase the oxygen level. That's from me. How about you?
Yeah, I very agree with you. Actually, I want to add on something, which is if you replant those trees, it's not only help us to balancing our temperature. Actually, it can help us to avoid our land to become desert.
Yeah.
A lot of cases like that.
Yeah, I see that one. Yeah, because we see the plant can absorb the more water to the soil. So then they can make the soil moist and be the cool city that cannot the city will be not in warming city. Okay, the many people can live there. Okay, how about you, Jason?
I see the point of you guys that you guys are trying to maintaining the ecosystem and then the protecting the environment from being changed to maybe worse situation and you guys are trying to tap that balancing the oxygen and carbon dioxide is is a long-term condition that we need to consider in our future. Yeah, so that's something that we need to be care about and take immediate action instead of waiting for instruction or waiting for the next generation to do it. So in my point of view, I would like to talk about another point, which is the carpooling, which is in the aspect of transportation. I think people should be encouraged to use public transportation instead of how to say owning a car by themselves or themselves driving on their own to a destination to enjoy their holiday, maybe for traveling. Because I think carpooling and sharing a car to the destination would helps to reduce the carbon dioxide release. Yeah, and that will help to how to say lower down the temperature as well. Yeah.
Yes, yes, sir. How about you? Yeah, you get any point to take some?
Yeah, I just want to add just some point. I think nowadays many people use car to facilitate to other place. Just like us lah, university student, we must take some public transportation or some car or motorcycle to reach our destination like faculty or other place lah. So I think we should to reduce the number of car. So we have to share car to reduce the carbon dioxide.
Or use the what with we going to class with our friend by
Or
our
bus, or it's like the new concept like Grab share or
Yeah.
Uber that we can share lah.
but
Use
is it
bicycle
more
or
better than
walking car.
but better we get the bus, okay, because the bus will take many people on the way, so then we can what reduce the carbon dioxide.
Actually, I want to add on your guys' point that
Okay.
actually that if in the traditional view, people will thinking like if we want to try carpool, right, maybe it's too troublesome. But right now, we got Grab share. Actually, it's very user friendly and not troublesome at all. And at the same time, if you try to share the car with the other people, actually you can save a lot of money,
Yeah.
right?
And get another new friend, right?
Yeah, you can build
At the
that
same
friend.
time,
Yeah.
getting new.
And one more about transportation, which is I think like people should try to minimize the usage of air transportation like airplane. Because like actually airplane we're going to produce a lot of greenhouse gas. So it is for sure it's going to make our temperature become higher and higher.
Yeah.
So I think like if available, we can choose to use more the other transportation land transportation like KTM or LRT, those things. We still can reach our destination faster and safer, and without produce so much of greenhouse gas. What do you think?
Okay. Okay. It was good idea, but I want example. Okay, I want give the example. Okay. For example, one of our country, they will plant tree according the calculation of carbon dioxide or greenhouse gases that produced by airplane. For example, if the airplane was taken on air, they will calculate how many carbon or greenhouse gases they will produce. Then they will plant the tree according to that. So then they can recover the oxygen they will use. Okay. Then another point of me from it is using the renewable energy. Okay. Nowadays there was many many technology, modern technology. Yeah. For example, like you said, the solar energy, hybrid and wind energy. So then we can produce many electricity from that. Okay, but in our traditional way, not so really traditional, but most of the country they will use the generator to produce the energy. But the generator also use the fuel. Okay, so then they will produce carbon dioxide also. Okay, that can affect our climate changes. So then, with using the renewable energy, we can reduce the effect on our climate changes. Okay.
I want to add something.
Okay.
Before we use the renewable energy, I think we should be concerned about the electrical appliance that we use every day. Just like a lamp we use in each house. So we should reduce the number uses of lamp in each house. Regarding to reduce the effect on the climate change.
This is one of point out from how we can reduce the effect. How about you, Joseph?
I'm not. You guys are trying to say that how to say just like what Ismail mentioned just now, he was trying to focus that we humans are trying to proceed and continue with our daily activities without consuming the resources that will be how to say extinct or decreased by 1 year and after 1 year. Yeah, so that's how to say one of the things that we are considering from now and what we are doing to help out the environment. And my point is that actually in the media social, there are some videos in Facebook that you can see that they are related to how to say inspirational and motivating people to save energy, to how to say recycle in their daily activities. So just I give an example. There is what a woman that she taught her daughter on how to minimize the use of recycled items that will how to say reduce the usage of the items and that need to be recycled. So that helps out a lot, and I think people should share those video and they should how to say let other people
use
to
the
do so as
recycling.
well. Yeah.
Actually, I think like people, beside of people have got the responsibility to let every single one to know how important it is, and the most important thing is people have to try to apply those style of living style into their life.
That's correct.
In order to reduce the climate change.
Okay, another point, what I'm thinking about is about the government. Okay, nowadays the government is a really important thing in our country. Okay, the rule and regulation they have tied it. Okay, if we see in Indonesia, it was the biggest, not the biggest, was one of the biggest forests there. Okay, but there's many deforestation happening there. So then government should be take the legal action on their woods, do the deforestation without permission. Okay, then if you see they will punish them with just take the money and jail them for 1 week, 2 weeks, then letting them go. So then that's not effect at all. Okay, with tightening the legal and regulation or legal and regulation from government, we can reduce the deforestation that can be effect in our climate also.
So do you mean like the government attitude and their action is
Yeah,
actually
they should take
affect to the
action.
climate change?
Yeah.
But anyhow, for in my point of view, I still think that it is hard to deny that the teenagers now is very hard to get used to those habits of how to say using recycled items or getting used to those saving energy habits. Yeah. So, just like what we mentioned just now, there are still many other ways that we can use to help to reduce the effect on climate changes. So, Adia, what do you think about
Yeah.
this?
you agree with our point or?
Oh, I agree with our point discussed about earlier.
Okay. I
Okay.
think we have to do the conclusion. I think because we already said our point how to reduce by the recycling. Government should take the action by the transportation. So then we can reduce the effect on climate change. Okay, that is from us. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.